In the Philippines they are singing, voices of angels are ringing. From Gary V to Maury, every song is a wow. They hit the high notes and the low notes with Katrina and Budaka. There's SB19 and Miss Casey playing the trumpet with her mouth. They've got the choirs like the Madrigals, Gigi and Maestro Ryan C. So let's roll out the red carpet for Lonnie, Layout, and Regine. Thank God it's Filipino Friday, where the malls are a concert hall. But if you're one of the 5, hit like and subscribe, 'cause a small percent is still time well spent. Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
Happy New Year!
There she is. There's the new theme song, everybody.
Oh, we've been talking about it for months. It's finally put together. We hope you enjoyed that. I'm thinking we need to replay that halfway through this when more people are here too, because I just want to see it again.
Oh my God, absolutely.
We had so much fun doing that.
Yeah, Art said, I love the Brady Bunch vibes. I was thinking more Love Boat, but yes, that era for sure.
It definitely has that vibe.
Musically, it's more Love Boat. I think maybe the font that you ended up using with the video was definitely Brady Bunch.
I went on a hunt and watched 30 different TV show series themes from the 70s. Once we kind of put together that Love Boat kind of feel to it. Anyway. So glad to see you all. Happy New Year. So many of you in the chat already. Welcome. We got 270 people right off the bat. Glad you got to see the opening. We will play that again. And today we have lots of new things happening. Number 1, we have 2 new artists, which is Adie. I'm going with Adie.
I don't know.
All right, so there's that. Then we have Gerphil Flores.
Adie? Maybe.
I don't know. And then we have a hit of Morphine with Morissette Amon to start off the new year. I don't really recall who requested that one for the new year.
I wonder. No bias there.
No bias. Hey, in my defense, she is constantly requested on her channel, so I know it's not just me. That's why
I'm not complaining.
That's why a lot of you are here. So that is what's on the agenda today. But Agite is in the chat as well. She's going to help us out with the polls. If you are new here, we react to each of those artists once. Then you vote on the second one based on previous requests. And of course, we cycle back these artists many times.
Adie.
Adie. Just nice and simple. And Gerphil. Okay. So Jude is saying, so it's not a hard G, it's like a J sound. Why is it so small?
It's
Gerphil. Adie and Gerphil. And of course, we know how to say Morissette's name. And in the chat, pinned at the top, you will see a link to a poly poll where you can all vote on which new artists we react to next week. So when you go there, you just type in your name. You don't need your email or anything. And after you put your name in, you go in and vote on as many artists as you like. And the top one is the one we're going to do next week. So we're going to try that out to make sure you all have a voice directly in the new year and leading into each week. I'm stuttering. Where am I at? Okay. I'm going to pull up Adie.
All right.
In the back end. And we have a message from
Yes. Hit like and subscribe, just like the song says, if you would be so kind as to do so.
Yes, and please be sure to click on the link below in the description where you can buy us a coffee. Help support the page and reactions just like this with this podcast. Even become a silver, gold, or diamond Throne member with all sort of added perks, including exclusive access to reaction shorts like Morissette right there.
Heck yeah.
All right, let me close that out. All my buttons have moved with the intent to make things easier. Instead of just numbers, I can hit a letter. For instance, W is West Tone. Nice and easy. L, a new one, like.
Oh.
That has been requested. Thank you, Latte Lover and Jim. Recommended we have a separate like button to encourage those likes. And then I can just flick it away. They're cute.
Nice.
All right. Let's move on.
I feel like the like button should represent my hitchhiker's thumb. Hold on. How do I get back in? Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Look at that thing.
That just looks painful. I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not, but yes, it does look that way.
All right, so Adie, this is Closer You and I, live on the Wishbus. Let's go. Is this an original of his? Do you guys know? Island.
Wish 1075.
Hey, there's a look in your eyes. Must be love at first sight.
Great tone.
You were just part of a dream.
Nice.
Nothing more. So
it's a cover.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Oh, okay.
Wait much longer. Just can't forget the freshness of your smile. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, you come alive. The closer I get to touching you, the closer I get to loving you. Give it time, just a little more time.
Nice.
We'll be together. Every little smile, that amazing smile, that twinkle in your eye in a little while. Give it time, just a little more time, so we can get closer. You and I.
All right. Here's another Filipino that can sing. So you directed us in the right direction. So strange. We found one.
We finally found one. After
One of
all
the
our
90.
searching.
One of the 95% that can sing. You guys are saying this song was popularized by a toothpaste commercial. I'm seeing that in the chat. That's funny.
Nothing says love like the relationship between a person and their toothpaste.
That's right. No, smooth tone, just kind of like a subtle vibrato, almost understated. There's just a little bit of, it's nothing dramatic like the Broadway big vibrato like that I like to use when I sing. This is a little bit more obviously pop friendly, just kind of smooth. His choices, just in the first line, he goes into head voice, and when he repeats the same notes, he chooses more of like a mixed chest voice. So right away, there's just artistic flow decisions that keeps the song evolving immediately, which is great.
Yeah,
and
just a money tone. It's just golden. Sorry, I was I'm disappearing.
Don't go. Stay. And you're also saying, so it's not an original. It was a song. The
melody sounds familiar. I don't know who did it originally.
Well, Everett said it was originally, here we go, by Gino Padilla.
Padilla?
Or Padilla. I don't know if the L is pronounced.
Yeah. Probably.
So I don't know that would have reached the States if that was
Yeah.
I don't know it. But After you said
Great.
you didn't
Nice
write it,
melody.
my first guess was it was by James Ingram, and I just didn't recognize it. So
or Peebo.
poor Peebo Bryson. Yeah, he's got a great tone. Let's keep going here.
Still love that jam.
Yeah.
Could love you more, so much stronger.
Adie. Thank you, Rick.
Zilla.
Why does it seem like a dream?
That's cool.
Oh.
So much more, so it seems. I guess I found my inspiration. With just one smile, you take my breath away. So hold me close and say you'll stay with me now. The closer I get to touching you, the closer I get to loving you. Give it time, just a little more time. We'll be together. Every little smile, that amazing smile, the twinkle in your eye, it's alright. Give it time, just a little more time, so we can get closer.
Nice.
Wish exclusive on
Nice.
Wish
I like it.
1075.
song.
Definitely got that baritone range. I like the little edge that he has to his tone. It's just a little husky, little bit edgy. Really nice. I would love to see him on a song where he can really bust loose a little bit more, but
Yeah,
that was still-
and you guys are
still great.
saying the originals is different, maybe different key, different expression, different arrangement, everything. So, he made it his own, which is always cool. I love it when an artist makes the effort to try not to just mimic what was there. I mean, we learn from that, and that's a skill set in and of its own. We're not knocking that, but when they make it their own, it's more of an artist vibe, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I believe you guys voted, right? Is there a vote going on with that one? But Agate's got it covered. I'm sure she does. So we're going to move on to the next thing. Side note, I saw coffees come in on my phone, but they didn't show up here because I forgot to turn it on. My apologies.
Oh no.
It is on now. I told you new buttons.
So there's
I'm
still a little
adjusting.
bit of chaos, even though it's more streamlined
Still
now.
a little
Just to not surprise people too much. We want to ease them into the new
Exactly.
smooth,
The new era.
smooth format that we have going on. Right. We'll see how long that lasts.
So who are the coffees, if you don't mind, please?
Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second, please. We had a couple come in early. So, Holly, thank you so much for your 5 copies. And Chris, for your couple. And then Francesca,
Thank you so
girl
much.
Francesca.
Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
and also thank you so much for the last week. It was amazing, the influx of support and generosity that we received. And as we said last week, I would get back to you with a video message. I have not. I've been a little
under the weather.
Under the weather than just the holiday, so I will do that probably tomorrow.
Yes.
So
now, are you planning to give them, for the 5 coffees and up, are you still planning to give them a threat video or a treat video? That was still...
it depends on how today goes.
Okay.
It actually, funny you should say that, because you know what I found?
What's
I was cleaning
that?
out the basement. Look at this. Look
Yes.
at this.
I love that you brought that into the studio.
I wanted to make sure to show everybody because it exemplifies how much of a nerd that I really am. Also, don't mess with me because lightsaber.
That's right.
Yeah. I wouldn't hurt a flea. You know that.
Fantastic.
Yes. I do sound stuffy, so thanks for bearing with me.
All right. So next up is let's see. This is from Asia's Got Talent. So obviously we need to put the transparency on. My apologies for that. That way we don't get hit. The Impossible Dream. I'm assuming this is from Don Quixote. I love this song. And this is, what did we say? Gerphil Flores. And she is.
Oh.
Wait a minute. She's also German Filipino. Is Gerphil like German and Filipino? Is her name? Am I making that up? Or is this just a weird coincidence?
Possible.
All right, well, let's check it out.
Chris, Johnny, if I get 6 coffees, can I request an appearance from Eddie? I could try to rustle him up. He's been very lazy lately here. And he likes to sleep a lot. So let's see if I can.
Maybe we'll get a sleeping Eddie.
Yes, I can try. Do your thing. I gotta blow my nose real quick. So.
Yeah, do your thing. So Jeff is confirming Gerphil comes from that. That is really funny. That's awesome. And we also found out in the chat that Arthur and Adie are not brothers and just good friends. So maybe they look like brothers. So that was just a rumor that came out.
God.
Are you done making disgusting noises in the background?
No, unfortunately not.
There you go. All right.
Yep.
Moving forward. Thanks for joining us. Love this song.
Impossible dream to fight the unbeatable force.
Nice.
To bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go.
Oh,
How gentle that is.
roll.
This is my quest to follow the star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to
It's the chills.
the unreachable
Foster.
Oh, Foster.
I've never
Joker.
seen anything from Asia's Got Talent. I don't think we have. Maybe we did. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know that we have or not. Really interesting. I'm not going to play the rest of it because, strictly because we want to minimize the odds of it getting copyright, and the TV shows like this, even when transparent, all of a sudden they'll go, we recognize you, bye-bye, and then we can't use it anymore. So I am going to stop it here. I do want to say, address a couple things in her tone. One of you mentioned, new.
I feel like we have such bad luck with
There it
that
is.
even our own theme song will probably get copyrighted on at some point.
We're gonna get canceled because we're stealing from ourselves. That'd be fantastic.
Didn't that happen to the singer from Creed and Clearwater, John Fogerty got sued because a song that he wrote sounded like another song that he wrote, but he was on two different labels.
Oh my God.
So he got sued for plagiarizing himself. So things can happen, Richard, just so you know.
It can happen. Oh, I hope not. Okay, so she has a bel canto more style, using probably the influence of the Alexander technique in terms of like the operatic tone. We've heard that in like Lonnie and other amazing vocalists in terms of like with an operatic intention. There's a crispness, particularly to her articulation, that sounds more theater based, like musical theater training.
Definitely, yeah.
So it was, and this song is more of a musical theater, a little more of a contemporary style. I don't think I've heard it done with an operatic delivery, or maybe I have. At least that's not how I sang it. I definitely, because I don't have an opera background, so I gave it more of a contemporary style that I enjoyed with it. But I liked the balance. She was true to her and her technique, and just the subtleties of the crescendo, in volume pressure, and how she just expanded her vibrato in those points without even remotely interfering with the articulation, with the T's and the S's, and all the G's in particular. Really, really well done. She's a well skilled singer, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, the classical style is always so amazing to me because it's so, I mean, it's very removed from what I have done and what I'm used to being around. So it just seems like, my style, our world is more conversational singing, and this is definitely like a different approach. And some of the projection that they get is just, it boggles my mind how they do it, and also just the ceiling. When you think a great classical vocalist, just when you think they're at their peak, they just jump up 4 notes, and it's like, oh, there's that, and then she jumped up another 4 notes. So
exactly.
She wasn't that F5, which you're thinking that's a really high note. That sounds great, and then she goes up to that fourth, that perfect fourth, which is a B flat, and then right at the end, another major third, which is a D, and she probably has more. So it's just always, it's a very magical thing.
And Estelle filling us in here. Thank you. She's a soprano, obviously, and she has flexibility to go beyond that. And she graduated. I just lost it. Where'd it go?
Summa cum laude?
Yeah. From the University of the Philippines. That's awesome. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
George Lucas just bought us a coffee. He says, Johnny, we're casting for washed up Jedis in the next film. Please apply. All right. Well, I will, but I'm not washing up, so I'm going unshowered.
Thank you, Art. our one and only troglodyte.
Washed up. You haven't seen me with a saber in hand. You don't know that I'm washed up.
All right, next up we have Morissette. This was requested a while ago. We're finally coming to it. It's a little bit longer of a video, but 9 minutes, totally acceptable. And it is. Let's see if I'm going to say the name of the song correctly. Pangarap ko ang Ibigin ka. This reminds me, starting next week, we are having a little new segment to our podcast called Tagalog Time, where Johnny and I are going to learn a phrase in Tagalog, and we're going to try to apply it throughout the show. That is starting next week. Should be a lot of fun. We have
should be interesting as well.
Some of our early members are going to help us out with that. Okay, so this is a challenge, and it looks like she's singing with one of those. You ever play that game where it forces your lips open? Do you see her? where it's got like that plastic thing that's like forcing.
Oh, and then you have to try to enunciate things.
They're torturing her. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, let's hit play.
Yes. Okay.
This is a TV show, so I don't know how well you're going to see it, but let's see what's going on.
Ang daming may paborito pag kinakanta mo yung Pangarap ko'y ibigin ka. Nakita ko nag-viral yung video mo, galing mo doon, tsaka parang mas mataas doon sa original version.
Ay,
Yung,
hindi naman ba?
parang mas mataas kay Regine, parang Ogie yung ginawa mo.
Ganun siya. Pero grabe.
Ang taas, tapos
grabe.
maning-mani din. Eh, ang hirap ng kantang yan, ah.
I have no
Mahirap nga po.
subtitles.
Nakausap ko din po mismo si Sir Ogie and I'm so happy kasi nagustuhan din po nila yung version.
Nagustuhan ni
ko.
Ogie nga. Si Regine hindi masyado. Nakusap ko si Regine. Sabi niya, okay lang. Sabi niya. Hindi. Sabi, pa-sample, kantahin mo naman yan. please.
Yung Pangarap.
Thank you, Francesca.
Ko nang naghihintay na sa akin ay mag-aalay ng pag-ibig na tunay at di magwawakas. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ikaw ay makasama. Ikaw na
Nice.
lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap ko.
That's cheating.
Pauno na. Ang able.
Opo. Binigyan ko lang ng ibang flavor. Morissette po na flavor yung song.
Galing nung whistle-whistle, no?
Thank you po.
Bibihira ang nakakagawa niyan bukod sa mga pulis at sa mga referee. Tingnan nga natin kung paano ko matcha-challenge. Can I request you to sing the song once again nang nakaupo naman?
A moment of English.
Okay. Saan po tayo po?
Ay, siyang upuan.
Dito?
She's so cute.
This is why we have to learn Tagalog, so we can follow these shows.
So we can sing like Maury, yes.
I don't know if that's
that's
going to
how you
happen. Yeah, all you have to learn is Tagalog, and then you magically sing as well as
That might-
95% of the Philippines.
There might be something to that. I'm not.
That's
I'm not
the secret.
discounting that.
Ayan. Naiwan kasi nung nag-manicure, nag-pedicure sa akin. Ayan nga, yung nagkuro-kuro sa akin kanina, naiwan. Oh, tingnan
Oh,
mo
so
nga
she has
naman.
to
Oh.
sit and sing.
Ang nag-pedicure kasi sa akin kanina, si Carla Estrada. Butali kami magkaibigan, iniwan niya muna.
Bang!
Okay lang ba kung ganyan, sa ganyan ka uupo? Tapos kakanta mo yung Pangarap ko, ibigin ka.
Kaya ba ng chan ko yan? Sige.
Wala ka namang tiyan?
Ganun. Okay.
Okay, tagal ko nang naghihintay.
Oh, we know she can sit and sing.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Ng pag-ibig na tunay at di magwawakas. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap ko. Ang ibigin ka.
Kung nakatuwad ka naman. Ha? Natry ko na rin yung kumakanta ng...
Okay,
What is
so
this show?
I'm trying to understand it. We saw the picture of her with that mouthpiece. That was
Yeah.
the thumbnail. So at this point, I'm assuming she has to keep singing it, and it perpetually gets more difficult. I'm guessing that is what's happening. So I don't know what they're going to do to her next. So, but her tone,
We'll find out. Oh, I mean,
tone. I mean, any position. She's just. God, I love her.
What do you even say about it?
I don't know.
It's
So
a
you
magic
guys saying
tone.
this song was originally by Regine, which is awesome. Oh, and by the way, with the requests that are coming in, we have the 3 featured artists today. We do have bonus songs if we have time for them already set up. After the live stream, that is when you put your comments in for requests for next week, things like that. There's also a link in the chat where you can vote on a new artist for next week from our top 20, I think, or top 15, something like that. But it's been requested. So as opposed to repeating the request in the chat, wait for the live stream. It's done. I'm gonna hit play.
Nakatuwad,
Yeah.
ay sabi ko, I can multitask.
Oh my God. Hindi ko pa
Nakatuwad.
po na-try yun.
Ay, Diyos ko, it's due time matry ko yun.
Hi, Mervin.
Ayan,
Oh my
para
goodness.
ma-attest
Thank
natin
you.
talaga kung hanggang saan ang kakayanin. Ay, hindi. Negi, alika dito. Ay, ganyan na lang. Dapa, nakadapa.
Oh.
Ay,
Alright, this
mahirap
is
yung
harder.
nakadapa.
Ang hirap naman ito, ha? Pero dahil lang kita, Ate
Alam mo,
Bas-
dapat sa akin ka na lang
Yeah,
gumanya,
that is
madudumihan ka,
harder.
This
anak.
is harder.
Okay lang po, sanay na po ako maganito.
Oh, sige, sige.
Laying on her back wouldn't be
Okay.
so bad. On his stomach,
Okay, tagal ko nang naghihintay na sa akin ay mag-aalay ng pag-ibig na tunay at di
Yeah, just write a little play on this one.
magwawakas.
Still doing pretty good.
Pangarap ko, ibigin ka at sa habang panahon, ika'y
Oh!
mag-asawa. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap
Oh, she's getting it.
Hirap pala. Try mo rin.
All right, here's the deal. I think it's time for Buddy. You guys have been asking for Buddy. This is the perfect time for this.
Do you need a soundtrack for this?
I do. Hook me up.
Oh, like that's hockey talk piano. That's
No. That is not Buddy's jam.
something a little sexier, perhaps.
A little bit.
Richard?
A little bit. Hook me up. All right. And next on Anatomical Naked Guy, aka Buddy, is going to explain why laying on your stomach is generally much more difficult than laying on your back. The reason is, if we scroll here, we're going to, let's see, we're going to hide the layers. There's 4 layers of muscle. We have the internal obliques. We're going to hide the rectus abdominis. We already hid the
Rectus
external. Yes, don't be
Okay,
naughty.
just
Also the transversus abdominal, and underneath, we can see here, I'm going to highlight the diaphragm. So this is a dome-shaped muscle under the lungs. As you can see, it sits up really high. That flexes down. If those layers of abdominal muscles, if that wall of muscle can't move when you're laying on your stomach, the diaphragm can't come down. And as a result, Maury has to sing with her intercostal muscles. All the muscles woven, here we go, woven around the rib cage, and limits her capacity not just to take air in, but how to spend it. And that has been time with Buddy.
well, I'm turned on. I don't know about you.
Let's continue with the video.
Para fair!
O, yung dulong yung pangarap. O, dala sabay tayo, ha?
Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap.
Oh, geez.
Still! It is
Ano yung
only
mga
fair.
challenge natin sa mga ano?
Morissette, ladies and gentlemen!
Alright.
Nahihirapan ka ba?
In fairness, mahirap yun.
Alam mo, sobra lang namin na-appreciate yung talent ko, pero
One
ayaw
more
ka
version,
namin
right?
mahirapan. In fact, may isa pa.
The
Oh, kasi,
mouthpiece.
di ba parang wala na maka-challenge?
Hindi kasi,
Alam mo, mga Pilipino naman, lalong hanga-hanga sila pag nakikita nilang nahihirapan yung singer.
Quick pause for latte. I believe we have another coffee as well. However, 25 to the start of 2025. Latte lover, thank you so much. You are awesome. Greatly appreciated.
Well, it looks like somebody else got a little bit out of that anatomical naked guy segment.
That's right.
Besides me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Latte.
Also, Nanith Rubio
Thank
says,
you so much.
Sneaking at work again. Thanks for reaching Morissette. We won't tell. Thank you for the coffee.
Yeah. You guys are so
Pag
awesome.
nakikita, ay,
Thank you
hirap
so
na hirap yung
much.
singer.
Ganun na
Mas
ba sila
hanga-hanga
ngayon,
sila.
ngayon?
Kaya ito, last na. Yan ulit, same song. Same song. Pero ayaw na namin nakahiga, ayaw na namin na nakaupo. Gusto namin nakatayo ka lang.
Alright,
Relax
it's the
lang ang
last
buong
challenge
katawan mo.
here.
Pero, isusuot mo ito. Pinatry ko sa kanya, malinis naman. Oh,
New
tinignan niya
member.
malinis eh.
Hi.
paano po ba ito?
Ayan.
Welcome.
Welcome as a Throwing member. By the way, be sure to check your spam folder. We got lots of new members saying that they signed up, but then they didn't figure out how to access our exclusive content, things like that. Be sure to check your spam. You have access in there, or log in to Buy Me a Coffee and go to the posts. We have access to everything as well.
Ayan nga yata, ganyan.
Anan?
Ay, buti na lang magandang ngipin mo.
This is just mean.
Oh my gosh, sa dentist lang ako nagaganito. Nakakanakay lang.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
the pride of the Philippines,
Aray.
the one and the only,
Poor girl.
Asia's
Pag
Phoenix,
kinakaigil na, okay na.
Morissette Amon.
Okay, tagal ka nang naghihintay na sa akin ay nag-aalay.
Why is she smiling?
He's her favorite.
Ibigin ka at sa hangang ganahan kayang kasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, Grabe! Love kita, Ate Lice. Grabe talaga.
Oh my goodness.
Igigin ka. Igigin ka.
I love this show.
Morissette.
I love that
mean-
she's such a good sport. Yeah, she
that's-
doesn't take herself too seriously. It's so awesome.
It's so good to see that because, yeah, it just shows for her personality. Sorry, I'm hitting the wrong button. Wait, I thought the V. Okay, got it. Yeah, anytime you get a chance to see her personality just come alive is just even more fun outside of her outstanding singing. Just humble sense of humor, like you're saying. Nice. I do see a lot of requests coming in for more songs outside of maybe the ones we have for voting for Morissette. We have a massive backlog of songs to get to her, so we are going to do another Reaction Wednesday with Morissette, probably in February, just because we have so many to cycle through, but that is coming at some point for sure. All right.
Yeah, she's the best.
Oh, she's just amazing. All right, next up is we're going back to Adie. And this song, let's see. Yep, this is another one on the Wishbus. Paraluman? Paraluman? It's a rolled R, right? Paraluman?
I don't know. That sounded more profound than I meant it to sound.
Let me ponder.
I don't know. Because there's certain things there's certain elements that are sort of similar to Spanish a little bit, like some of the vowel sounds, which is why sometimes I can get those pronunciations because I did take
Right.
Spanish. But the double L's are different, right? Because in Spanish, a double L is like I can't think of a good word. It's like a ya. It's more of a ya sound.
Okay.
And then the word that we had before still had the L sound. If that makes
Okay.
any sense. Does that make any sense?
I was reading the chat, so you guys can
Oh.
respond to Johnny. I only heard the first
Yeah.
half.
Is somebody listening to me out there? Anybody? I'm here.
We
I
we have
exist.
all right. We have lots of yeses. The Y sound. Okay.
So I don't know about the R. I don't know if it's a rolled R or
I believe it's a rolled R. I'm getting that confirmation in the chat as well. Thank you for that. We're gonna learn more next week when we have Tagalog time. Very excited about that. Okay. I think we have a coffee in the meantime. Before I hit play.
did we?
Am I
Oh
making
yeah,
that
we
up?
did. Christina, yes, thank you. Or was that the membership? Oh, Naneth, thank you for the coffee.
Yes. By the way, if you don't want to send us a coffee because you don't like coffee, that's okay. Johnny drinks tea. That's also an option. This
This is actually coffee again. This is decaf.
the new year decaf. So excited. And then
you can't
instantly
pin me
sad.
down. Just when you think you know me, I shift.
Coffee or not, we are grateful for you being here, and we want to suggest you hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Johnny, you want to push that one away? It rolled up.
Wow, I've never done that
This is
before. I kind of
amazing.
like that.
Oh, Maria Sales, 10 coffees. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well. All
Oh,
right, here we
awesome.
go. And apparently there are a lot of people listening to you, so you have friends here.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my bread mug. Peppermint tea. I should get on that.
I don't know if there's going to be subs here or not.
That's the littlest keyboard I've ever seen.
Wish 1075.
Sa unang tingin agad na
No translations.
Sa
Great tone.
naniningning
Yeah.
mong mga mata. Ika'y isang bituin na nagmula sa langit. Di ko mawa.
I want to address this real quick. Not dismissing Adie. This comment's beautiful. It says, I can't send coffee. I'm only 16. Best I can do is hit like and leave a comment. Sorry, Richard Johnny. Don't apologize for like truly hitting like, being here, leaving a comment. It helps the algorithm from YouTube, lets us be seen, and we're connecting with you and we're enjoying this music together. So the coffee is absolutely not necessary. Of course, we appreciate it, but you guys being here and hitting the like is everything. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Pari ang tagal mong tinatangi. Sadya namang nakakabighani. Di maipaliwanag ang nararamdaman. Namumukadkad ang aking ligaya sa tuwing ika'y
Thank
papalapit
you.
na. Hawakan mo ang aking kamay.
Ooh.
O paraluman, ika'y akin nang dadalhin sa di mo inasahang paraiso. Palagi kitang awitan ng kundi man di mag isasayaw kita hanggang sa walang hanggan.
I like his back and forth, his choices between registers.
Yeah.
It's just laid back, cool.
Mga gunitang at laging naisip, sumisilip ang itinakda ng mahiwaga. Liwanag na dulon mo, nagbigay sinag sa madilim kong mundo. Ibang iba ako kapag ikaw na ang kapiling. Sumisibing ang buwan ng mga bituin na para bang sumasangayon sa atin ng kalawakan. Namumukadkad ang aking ligaya sa tuwing ika'y papalapit na. Hawakan mo ang aking kamay.
I love that.
Paraluman, ikaya.
Question in the chords. He's not. It sounds to me like the song isn't changing keys, but he's doing something outside of the key to go into the chorus.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so the song is in F, and it goes to the chorus. It goes up to the 4th B flat, and then it goes to the C.
So it's all that. So it
that
has that.
chord, right? Yeah. So it sounds like F, C with the E in the bass. Sounds like. When are you gonna come down? Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Then it goes to that G minor. Yeah, it does stay within the key, so it goes right back to that F, but it just has that little
shift is everything, to me, because it's so hard to get into the chorus without it feeling like it has to land to be big, because he's not a belter that we've seen, right? So for him as a songwriting style, that's really smart, because as you kind of create a suspense with that chord change, then you feel like you're arriving into the chorus without having to belt out, and his head voice tone, things like that, works well. So it's smart with his style of singing, I think.
Yeah, because he could have just went the predictable way, just like. You know.
Yeah, it'd be.
Sounds good, a little cookie cutter, but the fact that he goes.
Yeah. Good move.
Nice choice.
Akin ang tatalkin sa di mo winasang paraiso. Palagi kitang awitan nung kundi man di magsasawa. Di ka pababayaan, isasayaw kita hanggang sa walang hanggan. Paraluman, paraluman, paraluman. Himigan ng dadagan sa atin ay tumutugma na. Himigan ng dadagan sa atin ay tumutugma na. Himigan ng dadagan sa atin ay tumutugma na.
On Wish 107.5.
Paraluman, ika'y akin ang tatalhin sa di mo winasahang paraiso. Palagi kitang awitan ng kundi man di magsasawa. Di ka pababayaan, isasayaw kita. Mamahalin kita hanggang sa walang hanggan.
Nice.
Nice performance.
Nice performance. I agree. Smooth tone, very, it's laid back, conversational style.
It's interesting when he flips up to that head voice, he still maintains the same sort of tonal quality. Like he still has that same sort of breathiness that he's got going on with the lower chest voice notes, which is very, very sweet. I would love to see him just let loose. He doesn't have to, because he's got more of a laid back vibe, which I totally respect and I love. And like so, there's sometimes you're in that mood to just not be bashed over the head with huge acrobatics, but it would be cool. I think he's got it in him.
Yeah, it was a little. At least the songs we heard was a little safe, but it still served the song, and it's all good. So,
his tone is so good that you don't really care that much. But being a show like this where it's just you want to react to like the big moments sometimes.
Of course,
you're sort of in that mode. So I feel like it would. That's the only thing I would love to just hear him attempt to do.
Future
I'm sure he's got it.
for that. Yeah, if he has that, you guys can leave that in the comments after when we circle back to Adie. Not today, but we cycle through artists, and I see in the chat some requests for Mission Souls have made a comeback in terms of requests. I don't know if they're going to be for next week, but we will have them again soon. I see a lot of requests for them. I don't know if you remember that band. That's the family band that was out on the porch, and the youngest one was the drummer, I think.
Yeah,
it's like a monster drummer.
The boy, yeah.
Yeah.
They were great.
So we're happy to have them back. So we see those requests, but be sure to also vote for next week. There's a link in the top of the chat right now. Janine Burdin looks like is winning along with Janine Tenoso and Clarice de Guzman. So I'm saying end of the names right. So keep voting there. One of them will be for next week as well. Okay.
Yes.
We'll have that link in the top comment as well after this live stream. So here we go. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Love this song.
One.
Yeah, this
Give me
is
a second.
favorite.
Hold on. I gotta.
You know what?
Expel.
While you were doing that,
nose.
we're going to watch our new theme song one more time.
I want to see it again. Hold on. I really like it. I like what you did with the video. I'm still here. You can hear me.
I can hear you, yes. But once I play the video, we won't be able to hear you. So,
yes.
All right, here we go. One more time.
I love it.
For
It's
those
so
of you
fun.
just joining now.
In the Philippines they are singing, voices of angels are ringing. From Gary V to Maury, every song is a wow. They hit the high notes and the low notes with Katrina and Udaco. There's SB19 and Miss Casey playing the trumpet with her mouth. They got the choirs like the Madrigals, Gigi and Maestro Ryan C. So let's roll out the red carpet for Lonnie, Leon, and Regine. Thank God it's Filipino Friday, where the malls are a concert hall. But if you're one of the 5, hit like and subscribe, 'cause a small percent is still time well spent. Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
It's so
now we
cheesy
can
and
hear
fun.
you. It is.
Okay. It's so cheesy
right,
and fun.
We had to watch that again. Thank you for indulging us.
Maybe we can talk about it for a little bit, how we came to writing it. So you want to start?
Before that, no, I just want to say, Wilma Haro, thank you for the super chat. You sent 2 of them during this live stream. I apologize, I missed the first one. And Linkcast12, thank you so much for your support. Well, the song's originally inspired by Ryan Kyabyub's, what's that? The coconut song.
The coconut song, yeah.
So they were
trying to find like the Filipino sound, but it's like they do everything there. So it's like trying to pinpoint something. So we're like, well, it's got to be fun. So maybe a little of that sort of
Islandy.
island vibe.
Yeah. And so
he wrote the lyrics. He had the lyrics all written out.
I did not, Ryan. That would have been great if we collabed with Ryan.
I would have loved to work with him. Yeah,
that would have been better than working with me. I primarily wrote the lyrics. Johnny wrote the melody and the chord structures and all of that. And then we do what we used to do back in the day, which is basically we produce each other. Like he'll be like, that word doesn't work there. Take 3 verses out. It shouldn't be a 6-minute song. Things like that. I would get feedback from Johnny. And for him, I'd be like, let's take it up a key. He'd give me some choices on some chords, and I'd pick my favorite, and that's how we collabed with that one. It's just a lot of fun. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah, the recording was fun too, because I don't usually get to record stuff like that with that sort of rumba bossa nova feel. And then when I started laying down the horns, I'm like, we're going Love Boat. We are going Love Boat with this.
Full on.
Well,
it looks like
fun.
In the chat
we needed a better theme song for Filipino Fridays than our original one, so I'm glad we pushed for that.
and of course we listed a lot of our favorite singers in there, and there's a lot of like little gems in there. So when you go back and watch it slower, you'll see a lot of little fun things in there. And everybody seems to like it, so thank you for your feedback, except for the one person who hit a thumbs down in the middle of the theme song. So
really?
I don't know who you are, but listen, I appreciate you being here, but there's no need to.
Oh no!
There's no need to be negative to something that is so important and valuable to us. And while the Hulk is making an appearance, this is a reminder to leave your requests for new artists and songs after the live stream, not in the chat. Greatly appreciate that. Also, no caps.
I don't know if he ever turned into the Hulk because he was sad. I think it was...
Oh, I just realized I'm not anywhere in the chat here. Here we go. Okay, let's get back to the show, shall we?
we got some new features, everybody. 2025 is.
We're breaking them out. All right, here we go. This is Gerphil Flores, Bridge Over Troubled Water. I don't think we need transparency. Oh, but you do probably want to see the video.
Yeah. Just imagine during the show.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
This looks like fan cam. Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna be careful.
Yes, that's our new thing in 2025 too. Ooh, this is great.
She's just so clean in her delivery.
When times get rough and drinks just can't be full.
There's so much finesse in her volume swells and pronunciation.
When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh.
This whole last verse, this is where she's coming into more of the contemporary style. It's a little more of the musical theater in like the golden era, right? So it still has a little bit of that Julie Andrews kind of delivery where it's not like modern contemporary in terms of it being obviously like Hamilton or Wicked, something like that has more of like a belted tone or more intentionally
modern.
Yeah, intentionally
more like
conversational things like breathy and things like that. So everything's crystal clear, but in this verse, she's got these gentle deliveries that is not bel canto. It's not like projected in a way. I mean, obviously she's holding a mic. It's not like, again, things we've seen from like Lonnie, where even the verse is carried out without a microphone over an orchestra. And I'm not suggesting she can't do that. I'm saying I'm actually enjoying this style where it's not full on opera. There's just a little bit of that more modern era mixed in with it. And I think it makes it for a really gentle and special combination.
Yeah, definitely gives a different vibe of this song, which, I mean, one of my favorite songs. I'm probably not alone in that. That's definitely one that I wish that I wrote because it just obviously works in so many different ways. You can present it, and we've heard it in a bunch of different ways, and each one is unique, and this one's no different in that case.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Someone's asking if they could use our theme song for a ringtone. By all means. In fact, if you're a Thronely member, silver, gold, or diamond, in our latest post, there's a link to our website. You can download the song. It's got the lyrics, everything. So you've got your own MP3 version of it for free, should you be inspired to listen to it on not a Friday.
Yes.
All your dreams on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sitting.
Good morning, Malu. Thank you, Bran. Interesting. I was actually anticipating, because I know we heard a little bit of what she's capable of for a higher note. I was anticipating something more extravagant at the end, but she actually kept it to serving the song. It wasn't about her. She didn't show off just because she could. So I was waiting for that, but she kept it in a very steady flow, which is a cool choice artistically for her to do as well.
Yeah, very soothing. I mean, I think I'd like to hear her in a setting where she just rips it more too. It does have a little bit of a contained thing, and I know she's got it, So it's just I don't know. I guess I'm just hungering for those moments today.
That's right. Well, we're about to listen to Morissette sing "Against All Odds," which is a Mariah Carey song, so it is possible that
Against All Odds
takes place. Well, it says Mariah Carey in parentheses. Well, maybe Mariah has a version of it?
How could I just let you walk away? Let you leave? Wait, that's not right.
Leave without a trace. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know the chords though.
Well, if it's this song, we're about to find out.
You're the only one who never knew me at all. Take a look at me now. Yeah.
Well, I believe Mariah Carey did a version of it, and that's what we're about to cover. This has been requested. Well, this was performed 8 years ago, and it's been requested for a long time. That's why we decided to put it in the poll, so we're finally getting there. And again, we will have more Maury. There will be no lack of Maury in 2025. So don't worry about that. Let's...
One of my favorite performances, actually, is Phil Collins doing Against All Odds with just him on a piano for the Live Aid of 1985, I believe it was. I love that performance. And that was... So he actually flew, I think, to 2 different continents in the same day and performed the same day. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure people have seen that performance. Yeah, that's one of my faves.
So I'm gonna reveal something that maybe is blasphemous, maybe a little blasphemous. I'm not really a fan of Phil.
Phil?
I know he's a great drummer. Does not
Phil?
exciting. Phil. Another reference from
that's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Another
Yeah,
Bill Murray reference.
The
Yeah.
Bill Murray reference. I don't know. He's got an amazing, unique tone, and I get his success. I think it's the songs when I was growing up. They were all the famous songs I heard on the radio because when I did hear it, they were just slow and they were boring to me. I don't know.
They weren't Striper, that's for sure, Richard.
They didn't do it for me. I don't know. I know he's a good writer. Like I get his success. I'm recognizing that. Just didn't do it for me.
I think, great voice, very identifiable, unique voice. Love the songs. I think he's, as far as like a pop song, he kind of just had his finger on the pulse. He knew how to do it. And an amazing
Brandon and I are going to go hang out and just disagree with you completely.
And everybody else will hang out with me.
Anyway,
agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. What we can both agree on is Maury's version is probably going to be amazing. So, yeah.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you, you're the only one who really knew me at all.
I don't know if I heard Mariah's version.
1075.
How can you just walk away from
Yeah, I never heard
me
it either.
when all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we share the laughter and the pain, and even share the tears.
I love that they're
You're
driving on the
only
street.
one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space, and you're coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face.
So good.
I wish I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why you're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. So take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. But to wait for you is all I can do, and that's what I've got to face. Take a good look at me now, 'cause I'm to be
There it is.
steady. And you're coming back to me is against all odds. That's the chance I've got, it's all
Come on.
She's good. I don't know if you know that. She's really good.
Oh,
You know,
all right.
at another one, I was like, okay, I'm just waiting for those top shelf moments. And it just occurred to me, it's got to be so hard being a singer of that caliber where the bar is so high that every time somebody hears you, they just want, there's that expectation and that weight on your shoulders to deliver those moments like every time. And I am
Right.
guilty of expecting that. I'm sorry. I'm part of the problem. But yeah, just like, the better you are, it's like the more pressure you have to just deliver every
Yeah.
time and just to have those jaw-dropping moments. And she did it, so thank you.
Someone's suggesting that she was sick at this time, and I don't know if that's true. I do hear a fight, like just a little bit of stickiness in terms of when she goes for the higher notes, so that makes sense. Sometimes it's a really good singer can disguise being compromised, whether it's allergies, lack of sleep, being sick, whatever it is. They can disguise that with passion, right? You got a song like this, it has a lot of space, you can lean into it, it's dramatic, and so you can push and lean into the acting side of it to kind of cover that. So she's doing that really well. And yes, the song is great, the lyrics are brilliant. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Phil. I'm not hating on him. I'm not suggesting he's dead like I did to poor Ivan in a previous reaction. I'm just saying that it's.
But it's interesting though, because I love Phil's voice for like a totally different reason. They're totally different singers. He is not the singer that she is.
No, I'm not even comparing that. Yeah, no.
But I have another point though. So it's just like somebody like McCartney, who I love, is not the singer that she is. So songs that they flourish on, I feel like sometimes don't translate as well to a real. She is a true, just a true vocalist in every sense of the word. So it's like what makes this song come alive for me is those parts that she goes off at the end and she kind of improvises and does. I don't know the Mariah version. I don't know how much she took from that. Right. But it's those moments where she goes outside of the main melody, which really did it for me. So it's like it's tough because it doesn't. Sometimes those songs that I love, with other artists that I love that aren't conventionally great singers, don't translate as well. So it's the end that really did it for me. Yeah. And I backed up again. We're gonna hear that section again because we can.
And I don't know what it's. I get the same feeling when I'm listening to a song from Pink Floyd. Again, I'm not trying to knock artists. I get bored. There's something that just I get bored.
Well, Pink Floyd is definitely more. We're going off on a tangent here, but that's okay.
and we'll come back to more. We are gonna have a bonus video. But it's just it's an emotional response. It's nothing bad is happening. There's nothing wrong. I get that other people enjoy it. It's just doesn't excite me at all. I don't know.
So reggae and Phil Collins. I see.
No. Because those two are closely related too. By the way, thank you so much for the super chat from Divine Arnez and Cecile. Thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciate it.
Okay, a couple. Yeah, we got some coffees too. Maria, thank you for your 10 coffees. I don't know if we thanked you before.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Happy New Year.
Maravich, I'm not sure. Thank you for your 3 coffees. And then Joan. Joan was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. I am very sick, so I don't sound good. Oh. Thank you so much for your 5 coffees. And all of you all for supporting our page.
Greatly appreciated.
Channel.
No, it's so one thing is Maury can't convince me. So that's the thing. So I'm not saying anything negative about the song and things like that. It's Phil's delivery isn't my vibe. So I think the song is great. I get it.
Yeah.
All I can do, and that's what I've got to face. Take a good look at me now, 'cause I'll soon be standing here, and it's coming back to me as I get so lost. That's the chance I got.
There's that push.
Yeah, nice. I think even
Awesome.
that first part, even if it was a higher key, it might have been that might have done it for me in the beginning. But but then you wouldn't have had the part at the end. So you take the good with the bad. No.
I'm not gonna validate your commentary. We have a bonus video today because we got time. We've had lots requested. By the way, if there's other bonus videos, generally speaking, they're the ones that are like at the malls and bars, things like that. Please leave them in the comments after the live stream, and we can check them out. This one is, let's see. This is Chloe Redondo singing. Oh, this is the song we just listened to Maury do. The Pangarap ko ang Ibigin ka. That's ironic. Let me put this up here. So this looks like it's just a family hangout. I hope you feel better.
Oh, my favorite drunk singing sessions. That is correct.
So, yeah, this was put up 2 years ago. It's got almost 1 million views, so I'm guessing it's decent. Let's go.
Let's go. Before we do, thank you to someone who bought us 3 coffees. Keep on doing RVs of reviews.
Reaction videos.
Reaction videos. Yes.
That's
makes
what
sense.
we do.
That's what we do, yes.
Yes.
That is what we do.
Thank you so much.
Hindi ako sa lolo sa inyo, guys. Sabayan niyo ako.
Just a family get together. Birthday or something.
Ikaw na lang ang siyang kuwalan sa akin. Ang araw ko.
Control everything. Just a soft but warm tone on the low end here.
Somebody harmonizing with
Harmony, I know. This sounds like a studio quality record. I mean, not the audio isn't studio quality, but her delivery is what you'd expect to hear a pro do in the studio. And she's just doing this karaoke night with the family.
I was just thinking, how many of these do we react to? Because that's what we do. Where,
Excuse me.
like some of these singers, I feel like we should have have special Wednesdays dedicated to them. They could be up there just in the same category as some of the other ones. It's just
well, that's why you guys were pushing for us to react to some of the unknowns, so to speak, here, and I'm so glad you did, because this is they deserve the just the opportunity to shine just outside of their everyday situation. It's just awesome.
Sometimes you just wonder whether it's a choice that it's just a hobby that they like to do and they don't really pursue it, or it's just so competitive with when 95% of your country is amazing at singing. It's hard to break through.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, the ones that have, I mean, God bless you. That's
There's so much to
like,
it. Yeah.
yeah, to break through and to be the cream of the crop of a crop that is so rich and
But like any country, it goes beyond just skill. Like the best singer isn't necessarily the one that is known. There's so many other factors at play. So
yeah.
Anyway, whew, go Chloe.
Okay, sarap namang isipin na tayo dalawa isang gawin. Aking hinihiling na sabihin ko ang nilalapag ng iyong puso.
Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining us.
See you, Deb.
Exactly. Bye, Rick. Great tone. All right, we got a big ending coming. I just wanted to comment on what Holly's saying too. You know, all the everybody chatting in the background. You'd be like, Auntie, shush, right? That's the thing with us. There's no way I could carry a conversation with Chloe, this performance in front of me. I'd just be like jaw dropped, you know, food in a fork, then just stuck for 4 minutes.
I know.
Being an in-person scenario, but it's so every day. That's what's mind-boggling to me. That the casual aspect of this skill. It's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of these get-togethers, these little parties, the little bar gatherings, I feel like I want to hang out at all of those. They just seem so fun. I love the spirit of the whole thing. It's so.
We keep talking about visiting the Philippines, and we're going to manifest that one day. That'll happen. Maybe instead of a hotel, we just couch surf, just from family karaoke night to family karaoke night.
I would prefer that. Yeah.
I think me too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's my dream. Are you kidding me? That's true joy.
Oh, the tone up there. Woo. She did it!
Come on. Come on. That's like a once in a lifetime performance for so many artists. Like that would be the one that's like their flagship performance that they would show for the rest of their career for some people. A lot of people. And that's just at some family
Tuesday
get-together
night.
dinner party. Well, that deserves
Oh,
the lightsaber salute. Yes, it turns on.
complete with sound.
Well, watch this.
Don't hurt yourself.
It makes sounds so I can actually hit things.
You know, and just to be on theme, I love that that's green because you can bring that out at the same time I bring him out. If we can wait, I think I can match the face. Hold on, if I can get this. Hold on, here it is.
Oh, jeez. God, that's even scarier. Yeah,
It really is. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for our first Filipino Friday podcast of 2025. Be sure to click the link, the poly poll for next week. I'll have that in the comments shortly, right after this live stream, for a new artist, along with KZ Tendingen, because we haven't listened to her in a while, and also Alpha Nympha, who we saw in Little Big Shots. We're gonna watch her grown up. You guys have been requesting for that, so it'll be exciting. And whichever artist you guys pick in the poll, we hope you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, and an amazing year.
You guys.
And we hope to see you next week.
Trolley members as well. See you guys.
Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like. We love you all. Have an awesome day.
I'm gonna blow my nose. See ya.